I looked at Petty Moments, Pastor Petty last time. Oh, you on Facebook?
Nope. Where?
Now I'm trying to see what my audio engineers are doing.
They love social media.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, man.
2, 1. Okay.
It's working?
We're live. But
It ain't working.
it's showing just that.
It's okay. It's Generation Alpha.
That was our countdown. We're going to start every show laughing. All right. We got the live stream up. Shout out to Gen Alpha Engineers.
Amen.
Thank y'all so much. Don't go too far because we're going to need y'all help. Welcome back to Petty Moments. This is live, so if we make a mistake, well, let's go back. I'm going to make mistakes. If they happen to make mistakes, just charge it to me. Today we got some great guests. And we like to laugh, all right? Cheerful heart. So we got Sister Vicky here.
Hey.
All right, we got Brother Rodney here.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Sister Vicky, tell us a little bit about yourself live now. You got to look into that camera right there.
Live. Vicky Cox, Ushers Ministry, Women's Ministry, Love Brown Baptist.
All right.
And your hub.
And my husband knows where I am. He does.
Shout out to Brother Cox.
I was Pastor
Brother
Wells
Cox.
down and Brother Rodney.
I'm making sure you get your Popeyes, brother. I'm making sure.
Got the dinner on the table before
There
I
you
got
go.
here.
That's
There we
what I'm
go.
talking about.
Ooh-wee. Hey, I'm Rodney Hubbard, Brown member. One of my best friends, Reverend Petty, owner of Ross Custom Bills,
right.
co-host of the R&R show, all that good stuff.
You got a lot going on there.
A whole lot. And then still can't figure out why I can't go to sleep.
Well, hey, this show here is about laughing. We talk about football. It just so happened to be Jersey Sunday at Brown.
Yeah.
And then we also have to talk about stats. Hey, look at this. This is Cardell. Brother Mallet, thank you for watching all the way in Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah. See, I'm live today, so I can, just be all ratchet. Pray for me. All right. Yeah, well, you got to start off the show that way. Hey, Elder Pate, good to see you today as well. So, guys, we got a lot of football. This has been a great weekend for football. And we got to start off with my petty priority. I'm looking at this camera. Let me get my voice right. Got to get that Barry
Gotta get
White.
it down low.
Got to get it right.
Like that.
Yeah. The Falcons won.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Cowboy fans, y'all might not like that. I'm going to get that cash up because
I had no problem with it.
look, I've been right all weekend. I said the Colorado Buffaloes are going to win. People said, man, you must be crazy.
I was with you on that though. That's hey, that's just people hating.
to see if we was with you or not, didn't you?
No, we didn't talk about Colorado last week though.
Yeah, but y'all wasn't
We
with me.
did. I would have been with you.
Uh-huh.
I would have been with you for a second.
I said Dion was going to pull it off.
Okay.
Okay.
He was with you on that.
Yeah.
Well, no, not we now. See, because Jackson State ain't been with me on this.
We was with him on Colorado.
I'm a Colorado Buffalo fan.
A Colorado Buffalo. But you ain't watched Colorado since Cordell been there.
No, I ain't watched it since Eric Bieniemy was there.
Oh, wow. That been 25 years.
Exactly.
All right. So, Dion, I'm going to start there today.
Okay.
All right. So, yes, I'm going to do it. So, Dion pulled it off, right?
Right.
They 2-0. What's his name? Shador?
Shador.
Looks like, to me, he got a little Warren Moonish feel to him. Like, he just throwing that ball everywhere. He ain't doing a lot of running.
And surprisingly, he's not as mobile as I thought he would be.
Right.
He don't like to run.
Yeah, he's a little Warren Moonish. So, my question, here, I'm getting right into it.
Come on.
I'm going to skip this other part. Because I was going to go through the Steelers.
We ain't got to go through that. We ain't gonna, hey man, We gonna let them take. We gonna let them take that call. Lord have mercy. I feel bad. I did not feel bad for a professional team in a long time, but I genuinely feel bad for Steelers fans today. Cause that was T.J. Watt looked like a Lamborghini in my garage.
I don't know. The Steelers can't stand the Cowboys, but they got blowed out today.
Man, the Steelers fans.
And Pastor called them out today. One time for the Steelers fans.
Yeah, it was one time.
We'll put a little side note on that too. We talked to Pastor.
Yeah, because he got the wrong jersey.
He didn't wear that jersey.
We
just gave him
look,
props.
he anointed us today with that jersey. My problem, and Pastor, I love you, death, but my problem is if you bring up folks, know if they still playing or.
Well, that was at noon. The game had.
No, it was 8 o'clock.
Oh, well.
When he said Randy Moss, and I was like, what he playing? And somebody said, the Vikings like, no, Pastor, he don't play no more. He doing commercials.
He was
just saying he had good hands.
I got to that part, but don't say what he playing at, and then say he could have said, y'all remember Randy Moss? I would have been there all day. But hey, I was paying attention.
Hey, let's be serious, man. We gotta be serious. Y'all.
Pittsburgh is what's the Spanish word for trash?
Spanish? Basura.
I thought we were doing
Taka.
Swahili. Taka. Whichever word for rubbish you want, that is the Steelers.
That's the Steelers.
So let's pray. We're gonna pray for Marcus and LaWanda Robinson because they are Steelers fans. Yes.
Oh my God. Let's put D. Greg on the list.
Yeah, put him on there.
Let's put Shantisa McKinney, my favorite cousin. We'll put her on the list.
We have a pity moments prayer list.
Well,
keep going.
For Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, they got to get on prayer.
Trey. Oh, what's Trey last? I can't call his last name. I feel so bad for him.
Denise Green, a Steelers fan.
Put her on the prayer list.
Yeah, she told me not to touch her purse this morning.
Yeah,
it was a Steelers purse.
You don't touch Trey. You just throw it away. Man, all these folks gonna hate us at the end of this show. Come on, man.
What's the question?
All right, I'm back.
Go back.
You talking about Dion?
All right. So my question to you to start it off, my hot topic, is Deion Sanders a great college coach, or is he a great brand that gets great recruits that can play football?
I think he's both. I mean, I think Deion is a brand, no doubt.
Okay.
He's a great recruiter. He's gonna get the folks in there. He's got that prime time all the years. From us, we saw him come up.
Right.
Gen X, we saw that. But I think what Deion does too is he gets a great team. He gets a great team of coaches.
Okay.
And so like what we were just talking about before we started, if you've got a great team that's out there working for you,
just let them work.
Let them work.
Yeah,
right.
And I think he does that really well. And then the players gravitate toward him. They gravitate to him, and so he can get those high dollars. What did he do in Colorado? Just basically got rid of the whole roster.
Yeah.
Well, the whole roster left. Yeah,
pretty much.
He told him.
He told him he was going to do it. People said he couldn't.
But at the same time, if that's part of like we was talking about too with the new generation. If I come in and say, hey, I'm coming and I'm bringing some folks with me, you gonna have to prove to me that you're supposed to be here.
Right.
And you leave. You just told me what was going on right then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, go back to the question. It's a little bit of both, but his status, his name, got him recognized.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But his coaching got him a job. Because he could have got to Jackson State and had all the talent in the world and not did as well as he did.
Right.
And then you looking at, oh man, this ain't work out. He just a whole bunch of hype. But he went down there and had results at a place that wasn't known for results.
Gotcha.
For doing something that nobody thought that they could do. Then he goes to a major university and he says, invest in me and I'm going to show you what you can do. And he's proven it so far. Now, it's just a second game, but at the same time, he looked good.
He did.
The team looks good. So I had no problem with it. Everything he's doing is what he said he was going to do.
Well, I agree with almost everything you all said.
Oh, Lord.
Except Sister Vicky said, us Gen Xers. What you mean? I'm Gen Alpha. I'm Gen Alpha. I'm younger.
No, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's keep them honest. I think we're all in this together.
I can't wait to stay. I can't wait to stay in bed coming to church. I can't wait to stay in bed coming to church. Because he tell everybody where they at.
It's the birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finna feel so bad when you say 2010 and up.
So I agree. He's a great brand.
Mm-hmm.
I am impressed with what I've seen so far.
Small sample size.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if he's a great coach yet.
He hadn't gotten to prove it.
Okay. Let me say, this is what I'm saying. Look who he's beat. Although they may not have been supposed to win, what would happen if he had to play against a Georgia?
Well, he ain't got there yet.
I
That's
know.
That's what I'm
saying.
Looking at what he's done with the teams that he's had.
I think he's
turning
maximized
that programs
right.
around.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
we
I don't know if he's a great coach yet.
But I mean, at the same time, that's why he said, we're not ready for Alabama. He's being honest with it.
Yeah. Right.
If you ask him, y'all ready for Georgia? He going to say, nah, we ain't ready for Georgia.
Okay.
Like, that don't make sense. I'm going to play him if I have to play him.
Right.
But do I choose to play him? That don't make sense for me to succeed and get my boys ready to go on this ride we finna go on.
I agree.
That's the difference. Yeah. Most folk gonna say, yeah, we'll take him on, knowing good and well that you don't have a chance to get.
Right.
He gonna be honest with you and say, no, we're not ready for Alabama. We're not ready for Georgia. Now, he might be ready for Alabama after this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
But
the Alabama Crimson Droplets.
I saw that on your feed. I saw not the Tide, but the Droplets.
Well, it wasn't no Tide. The Tide was gone.
The mist.
The mist. They were the Alabama Crimson Mist. Shout out Sean Williams. You said y'all roll Tide is what you put on your timeline. Tide. Delete your timeline. My next question.
The whole timeline.
So just kind of sticking with that. So we've seen Shedeur do his thing. All right. I'm gonna ask one that ain't on here. So Travis Hunter to me has been amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But should he be both ways throughout the entire rest of the season? If we look at longevity. So he playing offense and defense.
I think that's a rare air.
Okay.
There's not too many people that can do that. And
I
when
agree.
you find one that is gifted enough to do that, you leave it up to him. Now, should he do it?
Okay.
I'm going to probably use 75% on each one.
Gotcha.
Your specialty is defense. We'll play you more on defense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As opposed to offense, I mean, it's just like Deion. I think Deion sees him in this guy and says,
I agree.
Yeah,
I want, man,
everything.
you know what I used to do, but in college they won't let me do it. So if you won't do it, I encourage you to do it. So Deion is like, I'm going to live through you.
Right.
But at the same time, it's a reason that they didn't want you to be on the other side. If they had another great receiver and say, we don't need this trickery or we don't need this in here, then he wouldn't play as much on receivers they need him to, as much as he does. But on defense, play him every down.
Gotcha.
But on offense, if I had somebody to put in the spot, I would not put him out there as much.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, he's a kid. He's got a battery. Like, but if he gets hurt,
I was about to say, if he gets hurt, then what?
Then
think about him long term.
The backside of that was not long term, just through this year.
So we just gonna break him down.
Because
year.
I mean, what is it? 2 years? You got to be in the league. You got to be out of school 2 years.
Yeah,
so after this year, he gone.
He probably going pro.
You see what I'm saying? So
baby gonna be 8 up by then.
for him, that's what I'm saying. For him, and he might want to be like, hey, let me back up a little bit because I almost got hurt. I didn't feel good. I'm trying to look at my future as opposed to what we doing here. Because this ain't, if he was
that's
Alabama,
what I mean, long term.
He's up there.
Long term.
Yeah.
The long term life wise.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's a life choice decision at this point, not just a football decision.
Look, let me stop here. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for sharing. And in the comments, list your team unless they on the prayer list. Steelers fans, don't list your team. They on the prayer list. We praying for you and with you. Shout out to Pastor Anderson and Sister Vicky. Not this Vicky, but Sister Vicky, because they are diehard Tennessee Teen Titan fans. And the Teen Titans lost to the Aints. You know it's bad when you lose to the Aints. Just figure I'll put that in there. Now, switching gears, because we're going to need ERT. Running back. I talked about Derrick Henry. He kind of started talking about this. He's saying that he's going to prove that the running back is a valuable position. Now, is running back being devalued or it's just not in right now? Is this?
I don't think they ever put a big emphasis on the running back.
Okay.
I mean, it should be. I mean, everybody's on to pass the ball, but I don't think there's ever been a huge emphasis placed on.
There has been, but the running back position has changed to there. It's only a few out of, because if you got 2 for each team, you got 60 running backs, and out of them 60, ain't but 7 of them great. Honestly, you can count out the 7 right now, And that's great. Why am I finna pay everybody like this 7 great ones?
I get you on that.
That don't make sense for a business.
Right.
So the running back probably won't even touch the ball if let's see, if Patrick Mahomes is on fire.
Right.
Running back probably won't even touch the ball for that drive. So why am I finna pay this man all to block? No, we got blockers. You know? So you might catch the ball at the backfield every so often. But as a running back to give you the ball right here and you make something happen behind these big dudes, that ain't what. We're not finna pay you more than $12 million a year for that.
Well, you can pay $275 million and then get blowed out.
Ooh, and not score a touchdown.
And not score nothing, and what you walk away what was that, 3 to 20?
So let me have you put your hand down because you just fired a shot with your finger.
That was Sister Vicky.
I'm just saying.
She fired a shot.
I'm just saying.
Cincinnati Bengals.
CNN. Come on, but
CNN.
I'm just not only was it on ESPN, it's on CNN, it's on regular news that you just paid this man $275 million over the next 5 years, and you left the game with 3 points.
Wow!
Preach.
No, I'm gonna give you get the amen out of me.
That ain't have nothing to do with a running back. But I'm glad.
Just saying, you ain't paying the running back nothing.
Man, I'm so glad this show called Petty Mama.
What the running back make on that team?
That's petty. See, look.
Amen. Go on. I'm listening.
But see, when you get to that point of people not, if you get to that point to where everybody says it ain't worth it to have you, and you got hungry young folks that coming up to say, I can do what he doing. Yeah. If he don't want to play, put me in the game.
Right.
If he don't want the money, I'll take it. Right. So at the same time, it's devalued. Mm-hmm. Should it be? Okay. No, I don't think it should be. I think you should pay that player for what they worth. Okay. Now, that don't mean everybody get paid.
I agree.
Just that 7.
Okay.
Everybody got to fight for it until you become great. And then when you become great, you stop playing. So that's the other part of it.
Yeah.
When you get paid,
money, yeah.
As Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke got paid and it ain't been the same since. Now he over there trying to earn a contract with the Patriots, and he fumbled today. I don't care. He fumbled.
So ain't your problem.
Ain't mine no more.
So let me summarize this. Sister Vicky said we got to put the Cincinnati Bengals on the petty prayer list.
Along with the Bears and Steelers and the Titans.
All right, and then let's see. And hold on, I got some Tony Lathan. Y'all be in prayer for Tony, Reverend Tony Lathan. Seriously, let's be in prayer. He's a Titans fan.
About to say,
I'm thinking about that.
I'm like, wait a minute, we need to go into prayer.
Elder Pate said he is a Raiders fan. What city do they play in now? I don't know, Elder Pate. Is it Las Vegas?
They in the devil
San Diego? I don't know what city they play in.
With the casino.
Let's see. Somebody said, make sure that Pastor Oil gets an authentic Cowboys jersey. Why would we want to do that?
Hey, look,
we'll
we ain't worried about it. We are anointed as a Cowboy fan. My favorite pastor, not named Petty,
who was missing this morning at 8:00 service.
Oh man!
When the jersey came out,
there was attempts made on my life.
Crazy. Pastor Oil walked out at 7:56. It was nothing but noise for 4 minutes.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That just shows you.
Amen. Amen.
All I know is about 9:00 tonight. The Giants are gonna shock the world.
Whatever.
I'll tell you what. If we lose tonight,
in what, 2 minutes?
If we lose tonight,
yeah,
Pastor ain't gonna be my favorite pastor.
I ain't gonna disown my pastor.
Hey man, look, we were doing good till he won that jersey.
Well, he wore 3 different jerseys all weekend. I think he was most excited in the Cowboys jersey.
What jersey did he wear Saturday?
Yeah, which one?
I think he had on Titans.
Saturday night. They lost. He had the 49ers and they won.
Well, excellent. What did he have on Titans Saturday night?
It wasn't the Falcons, so I didn't pay any attention.
No, it wasn't the Falcons.
Because, that was a winner.
He had on 49 jersey too?
He on 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock he had on 49.
Oh, yeah. He went. But his favorite service is 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's his favorite people.
Y'all, so we good.
8 o'clock, he your favorite. He wore the Dallas Cowboy.
Yep.
$232,000 is what y'all need to raise for this Oasis center.
Amen.
Since he loves the Cowboy. Now I'm gonna raise it Because the Cowboys ain't going to win 4 out of the first 8, so all y'all got to cash out me. So I'm going to raise it if you don't. So I'm going to get it one way or the other. $232,000 is what I'm going to get from Cowboy fans. Because y'all ain't going to win 4 out of y'all first 8.
We're win tonight.
I can't do it.
What you say? Pastor has anointed us this morning.
He anointed y'all to recover from your loss. Let me change gears, though, since Vicky put us all in the same generation.
And we are, as we are.
Y'all know.
I think I'm on the older end of this generation. For the room that's in, for present company. But go ahead.
Right now, just look away. Women start talking about weight and age.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Look, wait, hold on. Right.
Did we talk about?
Wait.
What?
He looks at me. I look. He looks at me.
We need that as a soundbite. We need them engineers to get on that.
They can't start the line screen.
Man, look,
leave my little engineers alone. They doing a great job.
Right.
Larry Riley said look like a throwback Oilers jersey.
Did he?
Talking about the
Saturday?
Oh, well, he did all right.
Well, the
Oilers,
I couldn't tell what it was.
Well, the Titans lost though.
Yeah, but the Oilers didn't play. Just saying.
Tennessee Oilers is all okay. Let's see.
Saying.
Wait a minute now, Sister Veronica. You are talking about the Falcons. The Falcons is the only team on here that has won today. What are you doing, Sister Veronica? You are now on the pity prayer list because you talking about the Cowboys and y'all are just starting.
What she say?
She said the Cowboys eat Falcons. That's
an endangered species.
Amen. I don't know.
Amen.
I wouldn't waste a bullet.
How we gonna eat it then?
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
Waste a bullet.
I'm changing gears because I don't have to deal with this. But no, seriously. So Gen Xers out there. For those that are Gen Xers, not me. As Gen Xers.
Technically, he's not an Xers. Technically, he's not.
I'm
He's a millennial.
I'm an Xennial.
Yeah.
I'm in the 5-year microcosm, and it depends on who getting bashed. So if the millennials getting bashed, I'm Gen X. If Gen X being called old, I'm millennial.
It's the special generation.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. Xennials. Look it up.
No such thing, but go ahead.
He right.
But as Gen X kind of gets into senior leadership roles in business, church, you name it, what are our plans for our aging parents? Because we are now starting to see Gen Xers have to deal with mothers and fathers that, once a man, twice a child, right? And so what are plans that maybe you all have or people around you with their aging parents?
Well, I'm going to say this. Part of it, and, we're about to get to that point, is just being honest with your people. Okay. When they get older, you got to say, hey, Mom, Dad, what we figuring out? Because, this ain't like it used to be. I can't sit at home. You can't, you ain't going to stay at home. You ain't going to want to stay at home. You're going to want to be independent. It's just a real conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
And if it gets to that point and that they still have the mindset, then, then be blessed and have that good mindset to be able to do stuff for yourself. But if you can't, then you got to be honest with that person. Hey, Mom, look, with the family, with your brothers and sisters, we need to talk about this. Mm-hmm. We need to have a backup plan to the backup plan. Mm-hmm. Because it's expensive to put somebody in a nursing home.
It's even expensive to bring somebody in.
And it's more expensive to bring somebody in, right?
With my father during COVID, and we was blessed that my sister during that COVID time was working from home, so we was able to bring him there, and it worked out really good. But Dad still wanted to be independent. He still wanted to go places. Still wanted
drive.
So it's a big question, and I think the other question that's facing this other side of Gen X, the side that you're not on, Petty, is that, I have friends who are retiring.
Yeah.
So you're retiring and you're looking for what you're going to do with Mom and Dad.
Right.
So, my parents, when they were living, was like, my mom was like, look, put me in a home and leave me alone. I got my own life.
Wow.
Go do y'all and just leave me. I have an older aunt now who's saying, baby, talk to them people and tell them, I'm not about to tell your family. But sometimes it's that thing where I just want to go on and do my own thing and not have y'all running into my house every day trying to figure out what I'm doing and telling me what I can't cook and I can't use my stove. That's the independence part.
Right.
But like you said, again, when we was looking to just have somebody come in to help out with my dad, there was a shortage of workers.
Wow.
there was a shortage of trying to get somebody to come to the house. So yeah.
And I think
you done went into deep mode, deep
No,
meditation.
see,
Yeah,
I'm
right
not-
over here. Come on, Rodney, come on.
And being real with it, we have the knowledge, we have the know-how to say we need to prep you to do this.
Okay.
You know, that's a money thing, that's a retirement thing. Everybody, if like everybody ain't as blessed as some people I know that been working the same place for 40 years,
Right.
and they got a pension,
Yeah.
and they got this, and they got that, they got insurance. That if you got that insurance,
Yeah.
and it can take care of that, then you use that to your benefit. But if
Yeah.
you don't,
No, it's
you got to have a plan for that. Like everybody ain't
yeah.
got that plan, so we got to have that plan. We got to have that talk. How are we gonna take care of this?
Oh yeah.
And if you can't
It's expensive.
figure it out, that's the problem.
It
you know?
is expensive, no lie, and it's just my sister and me, talking about getting ready for my dad. So it's expensive, and we even contemplated bringing them to Memphis.
Okay.
And I said, okay, we can come to Memphis. I got somebody that can come to the house, sit with you during the day while I'm at work. On weekends, we can work something out, but it's expensive and it's completely life changing. So I agree, we got to get started early.
So parents out there, we need you all to maybe be a little open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you want? What are you actually able to do? Children, we need you to actually start having those conversations, especially if you're a Gen Xer, because your parents are, it could be early, on the later side of baby boomers. And we're not speaking death. Like, you could be living for the next 30 years. What's that
Yeah.
quality of life, right? And so we need to have those very, very tough conversations. That's the family part, because we started off football. But, the faith part is, we're not going to leave you out there, right?
Right.
Now my mom has been very adamant, don't put her in the home, all right? So that's been her thing, all right? And I've been very adamant. Okay. But I got some rules, right? You know what I mean? And I know, it sounds funny, but I do have some rules.
No.
Like, I don't want you to hurt yourself. And now my mom is nowhere near that, all right? Now my mom's biggest issue right now is the same, I know, as Rodney's mom. I'm gonna need you to stay off Facebook.
No, my mom ain't. I'm so.
Because they be locking themselves
Man,
out.
look,
social
mom,
media.
Yeah, I gotta drive over here.
Oh my God.
I love my mama. Hey, shout out, mama.
It's not even. It's not even Facebook. It's just electronics. Like,
I know.
just go get a pencil and go get the puzzle book. Stay off of the electronics, clicking stuff.
Look, y'all better watch out for that because we ain't getting no younger either.
Look,
We just had the Gen Alphas in here helping us with technology.
no, they
I mean,
wasn't.
come
They
on.
wasn't helping.
But
They
they
have
know
been. They
it.
have been led to this spot. We didn't have to feed them. They came in here. We could have had somebody else, but we just trying to grow the future.
So I do think, and as we kind of pivot, I do think that's actually the issue. So when you look at the generations, yes, we're Xers, right? Xennials even, right? But when I feel like Will can do something quicker, faster, and better, I just give him the phone like, hey, this is what I want you to do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But baby boomer is a little less of, I don't want you doing it for me. I want to do it, and
Show me how to do it.
Right, and I'm
Right.
trying to protect, and you're trying to protect the information. So here to all the baby boomers out there, I love you. Shout out to the baby boomers. But if y'all gonna be like my mama, make your password 1. That's gonna be just the number 1. That's the password, because they be locking themselves out, and then they have a list of passwords. Have you noticed that they got a list of
And don't use
passwords,
it.
and none of them be the same, and there be variations of it. Petty with
One.
a big, petty with a 1.
$sign petty.
$sign petty. They all, and then we go down the list and none of them work, right? Shout out to my mom. She be locking herself out. But now I tell you one thing, she also on TikTok.
TikTok is the devil.
What is your mama doing on TikTok?
Man, my mama be in this social media. She on it. She got Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Now, I'm gonna get.
Snapchat.
I give you
Let me
Instagram,
give
I'm
a
looking
shout
at
out.
pictures, but
No,
we on
let me give
TikTok.
a shout out to Mother Petty.
Yeah, she be on it now.
Her many mantras be better than her son sometimes.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
tell
whoa.
the story. She would give you a word and it'd be good, but then she started talking about her flowers and how long it took the good Rev Petty to put something together, and it.
And mama just logged on.
She go, that she go.
Mama, it was Rodney.
I think I take it.
Before I go, I can't leave without saying this here. The Cowboys and the Giants have started. We want to make sure Sister Vicky get home in time enough to see the L. Mama said blessings to all y'all. Shout out to the Packers. The Packers beat the brakes, the rotors, and the tires off of the Bears. Pastor DeLoach is a Bears fan. He made the petty prayer list. The Eagles beat the Patriots 25-20. Shout out to David Brown and George Sago, who are both Patriot fans. Let's put them on the prayer list.
Sago.
Let's see. The Dolphins beat the Chargers. The Rams beat the Seahawks. The Falcons beat the Panthers. Sister Vicky, let them know. Will say something about it.
Yeah. Really.
The Browns are still beating the Bengals. The game's over, but they're still beating.
They took like 4 L's today. 4 F-O.
The Jags beat the Colts. I told you Jags wasn't that good though. Didn't I tell you I was gonna beat them Jags? Are you watching that?
Yeah, man, that ain't came up yet. Come on.
Bucks beat the Vikings. That's the one that surprised me.
The who?
The Buccaneers beat the Vikings. That's the one that surprised me today.
Well, I mean, without that running game that we used to having with the Vikings, they gonna suffer for a second before they figure it out. Okay. They don't have Dalvin Cook, so it's gonna hurt them.
Let's see. 49ers, they still beating on the Steelers. Yeah. Prayer list. Let's see. Did the Commanders go ahead? The Commanders beat the Cardinals, but that ain't saying much.
That's just like, playing a high school team.
Yeah. The Ravens beat the Texans, and Lamar didn't look good.
No,
though.
he said it himself. He was rusted, but he was glad to be there.
There you go.
I bet you are that you got all that money.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the Raiders. Deacon Tate, he's a Raider fan. The Raiders actually beat the Broncos. I didn't even know the Raiders still in the NFL.
I forgot they played today.
Look at that.
What was the final?
It was like 17-16. Yeah, there you go.
That was close.
Yeah, they squeaked it out.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget Kansas City Law. Go back.
Victoria Todd.
Oh!
Victoria Todd, I almost forgot. Let's put Sister Victoria Todd on the prayer list because she said, and I quote, I don't have to worry about the Chiefs. We gonna beat them and we gonna beat them bad. L.
Bad L. Y'all receiver was handing the ball to folks.
He looks at me. I look at him. He looks at me.
He was like Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. Do I catch them? I don't.
That was bad.
Oh my goodness, y'all some funny people. I want y'all to know that. All right, Sister Vicky, we're gonna give you your final word. What's your final word on Petty Moments today? What is it that you want the world to know?
I want the world to know that you avoided church today so that you will not see the Cowboys fans at 8 a.m. wilding out, and that's your name. I don't understand. You're absent.
That's true. She did.
How you gonna wild out and not be there at the moment that we wilded out? I'm not understanding.
I got video proof that I was at church.
You was not. We put it on the send up a flare if you see Petty. Nobody could find it. Media was looking for you.
It was too many Cowboy fans in there.
Incognito.
Then show
he was here. He was here in
show
spirit.
up with a shirt that say Petty on the back.
Really? Hold on, let me turn around.
Really?
He was incognito.
Oh no, we was looking for him. Media was looking for him. Yeah.
Gotta hide.
Yeah.
Thank you for your last word. Mm-hmm. I ain't like it, but thank you. All right, Rodney, what's your last word?
Man, my last words really is I hope y'all week is full of blessings, as full as a number 2 tub on bath day. If you a Brown member, you would understand. Thank you.
His name is Rodney Hubbard, Pastor.
Pastor, I know what that is. See, that let me know that y'all don't. Some of y'all don't pay attention.
You gotta pay attention. Number 2
tub on bath day. They're just full, just runneth over. But not with peas this time. Bath water and blessings.
What we gonna do?
See, this is the thing. See, this is where I feel good because y'all knew exactly what I was talking about.
We do.
Y'all done shared some peas in this number 2 tub.
Yeah.
And I just want to figure out which one of y'all put up your nose. Because it was Willie.
It was Willie.
No, I didn't.
Didn't pee up the nose.
Grandma was like, we got to eat this. You take care of them peas.
Stop playing with them peas.
Hey, Sister Linda, how you doing? My last word is gonna be your minute manna. Acts 28. As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake, driven out by the heat, bit him on the hand. The people on the island saw it hanging on his hand, and they said to each other, "He must be a murderer, no doubt." But what we're gonna see is on verse 5, Paul just shook it off into the fire.
Shake it off.
Wait a minute, it was my minute, man.
My bad. I can't. Hey, you last week. Now, see, this is why I like this kind of stuff. Cause last week you was asking, what happened when you don't shout? When do we stop shouting outside the church? I recognize the word.
So
we didn't have
church.
church.
Word,
So
and
I
just
just
positive, and you cut them off.
You gotta shake it off.
You
Right.
Shake it off.
That was last week, man. Shake it off.
So Cowboys fans, let's remember.
Come on, let's remember.
If y'all don't win 4 out of the first 8, y'all owe me cash out. Reverend Manager.
And we just went up.
We go.
Blocked the kick and took it all the way back to the house.
The Cowboys are up 6-0, so we know miracles still work.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They missed field goal, but we're still good.
they did miss the point after. Watch them lose by 1 point.
Don't say that. It's been too many 1-point games over there.
Yeah, you already know.
We good.
1-point games.
We good.
All right, so thank you. I got my engineers in the back.
Yeah,
thank you, CJ, Will, and Deuce. Gen Alpha's in the house. They told the old people to hurry up. They're looking at us talking about hurry up. They got to get home. I don't know what they got to get home and do, though. But
They got to get home and go to bed. They got school tomorrow.
Go
get in that number 2 tub.
Get in that number 2 tub. and take a bath.
They're like, no, just.
Yeah, whatever. Let us know when to hit this button.
Right.
All right, Dallas just scored. Okay, yeah. We know Dallas just scored a touchdown. Thank you, Elder Page. Let's pray. That might be the only score they have for the night. All right.
Bring John Wayne in here next week.
Please do.
I will.
Bring John Wayne.
We're gonna put him right here. Let John Wayne sing to y'all. John Wayne, shout out to John Wayne. And it's one thing to have a Cowboy jersey. It's a whole other thing to have a Cowboy pants. John Wayne had Cowboy pants. You know the Cowboy fans. I'm on Pastor Orr, the Oasis Center. We got you. Cowboy fans ain't going to win. We're going to get them cash apps. All of a sudden, Reverend Manager. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Petty Moments. You can see us on YouTube and Facebook, but we do need you to like and share. We do need to have a cheerful heart because it's good medicine. Proverbs 17 and 22, sorry. And we want to laugh. We want to have a good time. And Sister Vicky and Brother Rodney, I hope you're getting home in time enough to see your Cowboys play.
Prosper.
That's the best I can do. That's the best I can play.
Okay.
All right. Until next week, y'all take it easy.